The repertoire we're playing today is, I've chosen the program for this, and I've chosen what I like to think is a really eclectic mix, a balance between pieces that I love to play of established repertoire, such as the Rigoletto Fantasia, the Bela Kovac, After You, Mr. Gershwin, but also a couple of pieces I've wanted to play for a long time. One in particular is a piece by an American-based composer called Nikola Rosanovich, and it's called, I've got to get this right, it's called alt.music.ballistics, and I figure we're going live to the web on this, so the best thing we can do is play a piece that pretends, it's an analogous, it's not a true story, that it's a Balkan peasant somewhere in the depths of winter in Bulgaria, and he's trying to download the NASDAQ futures on a dial-up modem, and it fails miserably. And we all remember the days of dial-up modems when these things just, they dropped out of the state. So this is a virtuosic piece for clarinet and CD. The CD soundtrack is remarkable. It's really powerful. Dance rhythms, and what happens is, as he gets closer and closer to downloading the final futures, he drops out. The lady, this consistently polite lady, says, "Log in, failed, please try again." He gets crosser and crosser, the music gets crazier and crazier, and finally I think he chucks the computer out the window. And that's the end. Wonderful piece, absolutely wonderful piece, and so apropos for what? For the point of this concert. Miroslav Bukovsky is an amazing musician. He's Czech origin, has lived in Australia for a long, long time. One of Australia's truly great jazz artists, and he works at the jazz school as lecturer in trumpet, Jazz School, Australian National University. Super man, wonderful musician. I've known him for a long time. We used to play in a big jazz band together in Sydney longer ago than I care to remember. In addition to being a performer of amazing virtuosity, he's a composer of great talent and great ability, and he's written us a wonderful piece for clarinet, cello and piano called Time is Moved. I'm not quite sure yet what the symbolism of that is, because I have to say the piece is not, as we speak, entirely finished. We do, however, have the opening section, and it's a tango, a lot of drive, rhythmically based. I think it'll be a very exciting piece. It's lovely to have the chance to play the Beethoven Trio, particularly the slow movement of the Beethoven Trio, Opus 11. It's a wonderful experience on all sorts of levels. It gives myself and David Pereira a chance to go right back to our teen years when we played this as students. There's an intimacy about this music that is just so immediate. I mean, the clarinet has been likened to, if you like, to the instrument most close to the human voice, so that we create sound with our breath. Our breath creates the music. And in a work such as the Beethoven, where the melodic lines they start separate and then intertwine in the most magical fashion, it's a beautiful thing to play, and I think will fit very, very well in the context of our concert.
We're playing this new clarinet trio, a work for clarinet, cello and piano by a terrific Australian composer, Llewellyn Hall, because it was my idea to have it written, so that's a special thrill. I was playing another concert with Alan Vivian, where we were going to play the great trio by Brahms for that combination. And there are unfortunately not many other pieces for that combination that are really, really good. And Elaine is one of my favourite composers, so I was really very happy when she agreed for a fee to write a major new work for the combination. It's turned out really, really well too. 6 movements, highly contrasted and based on some earlier music by Mendelssohn.
We're playing a slow movement of the Beethoven Clarinet Trio, Opus 11. It's a piece that I first played as a student over 20 years ago, and I haven't played it since. So it's a beautiful thing to come back to, and Alan and David are such fine players. Already in the first rehearsal, we're having a great time playing it, and so we're very, very much looking forward to performing that today.